Hello and welcome back to episode 12 of Control. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So as I mentioned in the last episode, I decided to take a little time off camera and do some exploring. And it turns out that I was right on the edge of finding the hypnosis lab, so let's go see about this SCP that's been floating around in my missions. Oh, ho, ho. That's a normal head position for somebody to stand around with. I don't know what to do with that. Am I supposed to know what to do with these things? This is a puzzle I have to solve. Nope, wrong. There we go. Those don't look super helpful. Nor over here.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Gives to me. I want it. Controlled remotely. Frame rate is a little jittery over here. Can't get through there yet. Okay, so those are the only interactable things we've got. Is that useful? Alright, the full chevron across the bottom and the diamond in the lower right configuration. Let's try it. No. Oh, but it's not actually the full chevron across the bottom, is it? Does it reset when I stop interacting with it? It does not. Alright, let's go have another look at that printout. Maybe I should do that one. Maybe I'm supposed to have learned more about what these symbols mean. Maybe not. Well, is diddling with puzzles I don't really understand a better way to spend an episode than running around? Hey, alright. It was that one after all. Now, are these guys going to turn hostile when I take the doojabby?
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, Astral Mark, First Class, and you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Let's be friends. Use C's to complete the astral plane challenge. How to C's, please. I don't think that's it. Oh, snap. Cool. You have to get them pretty low before they join my team. So I don't think we have any reason to believe that Director Trench had found all of these objects. So what's up with that? Oh, and those guys are just dead now.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
You can tell that just by looking at him. I mean, you can tell he didn't have a good time. You work for me now. No, I wanted another friend. Oh, can I only have so many friends at a time? I guess that's fair. Oh, and they lose health slowly. Okay. Getting a little bit of frame rate. I assume that's going to come through in the recording. I'll have to figure out what's going on there. Actually, I bet I know what's going on there. Any better now? Maybe. Yeah, okay. Maybe. Okay, punch guard machines. Let's do it. I might swap over from the shotgun to the machine gun, just so that I can stand a better chance of making new friends. It's not this one. No, it is this one. Yeah. I don't know what you want from me. Okay, come back to that. Yeah. Dr. Darling, these are some wacky punch cards. And I know a thing or two about punch cards. Actually, these are not punch cards at all. These are like optical scan cards. And I mean, I guess you could optically scan punch cards too.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Marshall, I am so far ahead of you. Are there more punch cards to be found? Yes. Okay, so I gotta figure out which punch cards belong in which machines. Yeah. 2, 3. Alright, so the dry boards have sequences on them. Alright.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Okay, tell you what, just get it out. What else? Oh, that's all you have to say? Cool, thanks. Yeah, so the dry boards have sequences, and they are... They're, okay, they give us the positions of some of the punch cards. So, number 1 is the... Yeah, I already got that. Number 1 is the radiation symbol with the upper right chevron filled. Number 2 is either the full center cube or just the lower left face. So I guess that one.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
3 might be that one. Yeah, I think I have that one. 3. I don't know. 4 is the left half of the center and the upper left chevron. Number 4 terminal is upstairs.
What do the symbols mean?
Marshall. Hush. Okay. Is that the other one that I've got? It is. Well, let's see if it can go in slot 5.
What do these whiteboards mean?
Cool. None of the whiteboards give me an acceptable punch card for slot 5. Okay. Here I was thinking there might be another punch card I had to find or something.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Well, Marshall, I think the new plan ought to be lock and load.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right.
That's fair.
As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Clearance
Thanks.
level 4.
Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Okay, off we go. Hidden doors. This place is rad. Maintenance. I wonder if these loading screens would be so weirdly quiet if I hadn't turned off the copyrighted music.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him.
Gotta protect everybody's retirement investments.
Like you do with me.
The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes, or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Interesting. His cluster. Oh, these are our gravity boys. His clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of His resonance without the need of a host. His clusters are dense spherical compressions of His resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of His entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing His hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be interesting. Refer to file redacted for report. And warped. These are the big guys that I just fought. The Hiss warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to drifted. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the hosts that become Hiss warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? Yes. What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Refer to file redacted for full report. Okay, so that answers an earlier question about how long the incursion has been going on. We can say that it's probably less than a month, at least that it was at the time of that writing. I'd like to file a formal complaint regarding the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of these recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Well, Randall Pulaski, I'm thinking that this might not be one of those places where that particular kind of HR complaint does you much good. But I suppose the point is null at this point anyway. Complete the training reports.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
No, 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 no. Come on. Grab the things. Alright, well, I guess this isn't going to work out.
15 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Come on.
Alright, so do I go back? Do I go forward? Oh, that's close. Okay.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Where did the other one go? Damn it.
Calm down, Jesse. It's not a big deal. I thought you liked obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Not a good start. 45 seconds remaining. The grabby throwy control is not bad in combat, but it leaves a little something to be desired when you want to grab something specific.
Course complete. Congratulations, Rainer.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
Cleanse the safe object
It's
of power.
protecting itself.
It doesn't look safe. So what do I do? Shield? How to shield, please. Neat. Okay. Okay, so looks like it only protects for so long or something. Does it protect me from every angle? maybe. Okay, so we can't do parkour. Nice.
Good time to have a shield.
Okay. I think I missed something over there. Yeah, I did. Mod's full. Okay, well, we are out of time for today, so come back and see us again for more SCPs in episode 13 of Control. Talk to you soon. He died. Okay, so this is Appendix A. I ran across this document while I was gathering up goodies after that last fight at the end of the episode. Holiday Memories Tree. Containment Procedure. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. Description or altered effect. A Holiday's Memories brand white plastic tree with green plastic band. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of redacted feet, always in a tone below redacted hertz. This verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it is copying. The item was taken from the Redacted, a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to reestablish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. End of appendix.